This is a review on the Alesis Wedge. It's a little dirty right now. This is a hardware multi-effects unit mainly used for reverb and delay and chorus effect, things like that. And this particular item was used on the LIL John album and a few others. It's a fairly renowned unit that you can still pick up at a reasonable price. I got this because I wanted to go outside of the box when it comes to my analog effects. I felt like they weren't deep enough. The only analog effect that I have used as far as reverbs and things like that that's in the box, should I say, only digital effect I've ever used that is on the level of physical hardware is by Acoustica Audio Nebula, and it is the Bricasti. They did their take on the Bricasti M7, I believe it is, and that thing smokes a lot of hardware. I'm gonna be real, that is ridiculous, but it's convolution technology, you know what I'm saying? So that's different. They're literally taking a screenshot of the actual device, and it's like samples for hardware. You know, like they sample a real guitar or sample a real piano, and you could play the sample. It's always going to sound better than, you know, an algorithm trying to create what they think a piano sounds like. And that's what Acoustica Audio has done with the Nebula programs. Now, coming back over to this right here, the sound is definitely going to be superior to most stuff that you're going to find in the box. My only gripe with this is the ease of use. It's a lot of menu diving. It's not very easy to use. If you're a guy that is not used to dealing with hardware, period, this is going to irritate you for sure. It's going to aggravate you, and you're probably going to find yourself not using it a lot. It's just too much menu diving. It's not to the point. Whereas something like this, I don't know if you guys can see that. That is a Rev 500 by Yamaha. It's a bit more to the point. You know, you got your input level program, you got the screen, and you have your knobs that's telling you, hey, you know, here's your reverb time, your pre-delay. You know, it's just kind of right there. So you could use it a bit easier than you could use something like this. This right here, you're going to be pressing that program button a lot, diving through menus. You're going to be, you know, it's going to take some time. I'm going to put it like that. So for that reason, it's not my go-to reverb. I don't use it too often. As you can see, it's very dusty. Don't use it a lot. And it's kind of just sitting here as furniture, really. But like I said, the sound is pretty good. Like, this was used on LIL John's album when he came out. When you listen to that album, you hear any reverb or anything that sound like he in a club, or this is what was used. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if it was used in the Usher song he did with Usher. Yeah. I'm chilling with my homies. I don't know if y'all remember that from back in the day. You know, yeah. I want to say the name of the song was Yeah. But I don't know if it was used on that one. But I know LIL John, his engineer was using this. Would I recommend it? Yes, if you're patient. If you're patient and you don't mind menu diving and really taking your time to learn something, I wouldn't say not to get it. It's a decent reverb. You know what I'm saying? If you're used to dealing with plugins and you want something that's quick, no, this isn't quick. This ain't sweet. You're gonna be a real engineer if you're using this, because it's a lot of menu diving and it's not conductive to time. It's gonna take time. Whereas, like I say, my Rev 5, you jumping right to it. You're getting right in there, getting the job done quick. If you want to see a review on the Yamaha Rev 5, let me know. That'll come quick. But this has been a Wedge. Great device. And another thing, this is really good is if you don't want to deal with any type of delay. You're trying to hear your vocals immediately with no perceived delay, and you're a singer, this is good for that. with the caveat that you have to learn it. You know what I'm saying? You have to learn it, especially if you're trying to mix and you're trying to put that effect into your signal and record that effect. You need to learn this. Now, if you just want to have some reverb in your headphones, or if you're an engineer that want to send a little reverb out to the artist to get a better performance and you're not recording it, this is plug and play. You could just throw them in a hall or something and, you know, put some plates on them or whatever reverb effect you choose, and it's going to make them sound real good, like they're inside of a, you know, auditorium or something. It's going to give them the confidence to sing that note how they're supposed to sing it. But as far as tails and tapering it and ducking and all the effects and making sure that the delay is on time and the reverb is tucked just right, you can do it. I'm not saying it's not doable. What I'm saying is there is a learning curve to this device. It is not plug and play. It is not for the faint-hearted. This is for somebody that already knows what they're doing. They've had their fair share of working with hardware already. And that's where the Wedge will come out. It's been another review, guys. Let me know how you feel, if you know anything about the Wedge, if you got any comments or questions, if you disagree, if you think that this is actually a very easy device to use. Let me know how you feel about it. Join the community down there in the comment section and let me know what you think. And like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. The more comments I have, the more watch time that I have, the more, you know, likes and things. It motivates me to release more of these videos, giving you insight on what you could do to up your audio quality. And what makes me a little different is that these are not sponsored videos. I'm not going to lie to you and be like, hey, you know, you could like master with free plugins and it'll sound just as good as Academy Award winning engineer Dr. Dre. You don't need that stuff Dr. Dre uses. All you need to do is just put some waves on there and slap, you know, Lucas Puig on you. No, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to tell you guys straight up what you need to do in order to compete on a world stage. And I'm not going to, you know, lie to you about plugins because I got a sponsorship and it's easier to get a percentage selling them. Plugins have their place. This is not to say plugins are worthless. Plugins have their place and they're good as well. But I'm not going to lie. I'm going to tell you guys an unbiased opinion. And I'm going to tell you the truth that could get you off to the races and waste as little as your time as possible. So if you into that type of thing, you know, you want a real opinion, a guy that's not paid off because he knows the more and more you click the link in his bio, he's going to get affiliate marketing commission. Like, subscribe, comment, help me grow this channel. And that's pretty much it, guys. I'm signing out.